This is Feminine Angle, where we discuss everything from the feminine perspective, however, in hindsight. My name is Toyin. With me, my lovely co-host who is looking
very
take away.
Like meat pie,
Like today bread.
I mean jollof rice, smoky jollof rice with goat meat.
Asun.
No, you know how they do that goat meat, and then you spice it with some pepper. You understand? With onions.
Are we
and
talking
all
about
of
food? Say your name, please.
Sorry, it's Mobo.
Because you're making me salivate already. Hi guys, thanks for joining us once again. How are you?
My dear one corner I did, Jerry. I did. You know, for one fun thing, I started writing stories. I sat down and I started writing stories. I was like, this one I cannot sleep. You know, and there's nowhere to go. It's too cold.
What's causing the insomnia?
Good question. I don't know, because after work I'm just feeling that I have some time on my hands. You know that usually I'll go on a walk.
Okay, the weather is not permissive.
The weather is not permissive, so the walk is usually about 2 hours and stuff. So because I can't do that now, I'm thinking, so okay, so where do I channel the energy and everything? Even if I'm doing step in the house and all of that, I still have something that I still want to. So I started writing these stories.
Okay, that's nice. I'm looking forward to reading them.
Oh yeah, and then,
no, because I read a lot. I love reading. Is one of my.
Don't we all? You know, back in the day we were talking pace setters or something.
I read there's nothing I did not read. See, I used to read. I'm one of the people that read manuals. I read. That's funny. I just love to read anything.
James Hadley Chase. Did you used to read James Hadley Chase?
Okay, I said that one lady because the copy or whatever, the picture on the front gave me a wrong impression.
Oh yeah, because they had,
excuse me.
In fact, yeah, because
it gave me a wrong impression.
That gave a wrong impression.
So I didn't read it for a long time.
Yes,
I started reading that Chase. Maybe I was in university, because all my younger years. I used
the moment you see
the cover,
you're discouraged.
And then even at home, they didn't let me even start reading it because they were like, because I don't know what kind of book is this. Yes. So I just stayed off it.
Exactly.
But it was even a small book. I love
the big ones. But it was easier. It was easier to just handle. All right. So let's not veer off the topic. So I started writing, and then I'm putting it out there. I mean, you guys can go and check it out.
What's the name? Have you gotten the name for it?
Story is what I'm tagging it as.
Okay.
So it'll be story, but then under the story, you find the different topics. So the one that I've just concluded is revenge is sweet when, and then it's a dot.
Okay, suspense.
Yes. So revenge is sweet when. So you can go on Facebook and go and check it out.
Okay. Over to you guys. Let's support a sister. The ministry is moving. Okay, today we're talking about, you said you were something about when you come back, you're tired, your days. Is it because of this lack of domestic help, like assistance? Is that why you're feeling overwhelmed? There's just too much for you to do as a person in terms of.
I mean, life does happen to everybody, right? So life happens, and then you're thinking, so how do I manage XYZ? How do I manage my time? There's a cleaning to do. There's a laundry. There is a shopping.
Appointments.
There's appointments that you have to keep. Sometimes you have to do your hair. Sometimes you're going for self-care that we'll call, you know, it could be body massages, or maybe when you're doing your pedicure, mani-pedi, or meeting with friends. Sometimes it's the cooking. So life happens, and this is outside your regular working hours. You still have to work, right? You're taking care of all of these things on the side, and then you still have to work. Thankfully, the children are grown now, you know, but back then when they were way younger, and you have to take care of every one of their needs.
Sorry, hold your thoughts. By the way, today we're talking about helps.
Not necessarily house
Not
helps.
domestic help.
So it could be the help can be in
Any form,
category.
be it the one that comes in monthly, weekly, or the ones that come every day, or the ones you like, you just delegate the cooking to
The
say
out-house or the
or you
in-house,
outsource the okay,
or
just
you outsource your
your cooking, just whatever form of helps. And how does it help? Is it a help or a disadvantage? Or was, for lack of a better word, what are the advantages of having a help over the disadvantages?
Well, you say, like, why do you need help anyway? So that you don't die.
Before your time. Before your time. Because it's exhausting.
So first off, women learn to delegate. Learn to delegate.
Are you hearing? Speak louder for those at the back. For those at the back.
Proverbs 31 is a description. It doesn't mean that you'll be the one to wake up at. The Bible did say that the virtuous woman will wake up at 4 a.m. to start to take care of her household. However, there is a part of the Bible too that it says that she delegated some duties to help.
She had help.
She had help. So it's not if I don't cook the food,
nobody else.
Everybody within the house might die. No,
you're not Jesus Christ. But I will still fault a lot of, I don't want to call
our parents,
not our parents, society, the church. They preach that thing.
Our parents.
They instill that thing in women. Like, if you're not doing this, then you are not like qualified to be a good woman, a good wife,
or a mother.
But it doesn't make you a better person. And I think that's part of the Bible is being misunderstood.
See, I've met some people that
it's been greatly misunderstood.
Okay, so I've had friends in the past that they were more, and they're male, they were more domesticated than any woman that I've seen.
That's good.
I've had very good friends. Hopefully they get to watch this, right? That were excellent cooks. And I mean excellent. I think both of them they still run a catering service till date in wherever they are right now. You know, that at that time when I knew them, if I knew that they were cooking for a function, I will not bother to cook in my house that day. Because once they are done cooking,
you got to
you give me take away that. So they were more domesticated than the women. They knew how to take care of the homes, right? So the question is, where does your strength lie? So whoever it is that can, it doesn't necessarily mean that it's a man that has to manage the finances.
Yeah, but
if the woman is stronger in that area, please delegate it. If the man is stronger in doing the laundry, let him do it. Right? You don't have to.
Because some men are very, when it comes to laundry, they know how to fold, they know how to
exactly.
Like even ironing. My God, they know how to do all that. They're even cleaning. When they clean the chairs, the windows, you'll be literally seeing your face, and then you are there struggling to wipe it.
Exactly.
But it does it. So everybody should just, like you said, it's a partnership.
Yeah. So, and then in areas where you see that you're probably failing, so you don't have enough time to do all of these things, then you now outsource it.
Yeah.
Right? You get because yes, we have a lot of cuckoo people driving on the road. So because I want to be very careful with my car and everything, I have to drive myself. The day that you have meeting and you are coming back, say by 10 o'clock, and all of that, So learn to outsource.
And sometimes parking, when you're going somewhere for a meeting,
have an appointment. And
sometimes it takes you like 10 minutes to look for where to park.
Sometimes it's not even about maybe running late. Sometimes it's your preparedness,
yes,
your mental state, because you actually need to go in
calm,
the moment,
calm.
So
not aggravated.
Exactly. So you're already tripped on the road. Somebody did this or that. So everything has already triggered your emotions, and then you're going into this appointment and you're looking all over the place. Your mind is not settled. Your you're not prepared for the discussion, and stuff is going on. So, things like that. Or maybe there's some things that I know how to cook. First off, an established fact, I'm not a foodie, right? So, but in me not being a foodie, there are some things that I like to eat and I can cook them very well. But there's some things too that I also like to eat, but I don't know how to cook. So for those ones, I will now not go and say, oh, because of kiniko, and I want to, no, I will rather outsource it for my peace of mind. Please cook it for me, and then you bring it, pay for your service, right? So, however, on the flip side too, if I don't have the time to maybe get into the kitchen as often, I can also outsource.
But because there's a misconception about in the West, in the world, part of the world where we are, but the people say, oh, there are no helps. There are helps. Your money just come correct your money. Because people always have this tale of say, oh, abroad, there's no help. There are helps.
It depends on where you want to outsource.
When people say there are no help,
because it's all encompassing.
People feel help has to be someone that comes and lives in your house. No, that's the only way you can get help. There are people that can come in your house, come in the morning, watch your kids, do your whatever for you, then leave in the evening. Just come correct with your money.
And then again, it's a misconception that the help is all encompassing. So they are running your errands, they are washing your clothes.
That's what we're used to, where we're coming from.
They are cleaning your space, they are cooking, they are taking care of your children. They are essentially living your life. The only difference is that you're working and you're paying them, and they're living the rest of your life
for you. Yeah,
you understand? So, however, in this environment, you have to think of where you want to outsource. Do you want them taking care of your children? They'll do that, but then every other thing you have to take care of. Or do you want somebody cooking for you?
Or do you want them to do pick up and drop off for you
or
from
you
the
want
kids?
Them to exactly.
Like it's okay. This one they're like categorized. They don't lump them together.
Yes.
Yeah, that's the difference between the services here. It's not lumped together. You have to like get the services like individual. Are you talking about school drop off and pick up? Are you talking about cleaning? Are you talking about care? So they're just different aspects. Okay, yeah, that's the difference. Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, exactly. So you can have them come over into the house and then they do your cleaning. If you want them every week, if you want them bi-weekly, if you want them once in a month, they can come and do normal cleaning.
They have deep cleaning.
So that's another thing. Like you said, the drop off on and off. So they will pick up, they'll drop off. Or they'll do the before and after school care.
Yeah.
So you can also add that to it. So if you're going to school early, if you're going to work early, so they can come, then pick up the children. So pick up your kids, take care of them, take them to school, and then after school, pick them up, take them to their house,
wait for you to
get back, and then drop it. So it depends on
what exactly you want.
So it's not the all-encompassing one that will have.
They are there 24/7 at your beck and call. They do everything. That's what any work. They do any we call any work.
So there's no time off. So for these ones, even you have living here.
Yes, you have to. That's everything. I think that's I said the same misconception. People just feel, oh, abroad there's no help. There are helps.
You have living
here. But because we were used to,
and then they live in here too.
Labor or whatever.
To treat them as if they're doing a regular job.
Yeah, they have job description.
Because they have the time that they wake up and they have the time that they actually sign off and they go to bed. So if you're now insisting that you don't want your children going to bed at a particular time, so maybe then saying, okay, so the children have to go to bed by 8 o'clock at the latest, the children have to be in bed, or maybe by 7, so that they can get their 9 hours
of sleep. Yeah.
So 9 hours of sleep, maybe you put them at 5 a.m. So wake up at 5 a.m. and then start to prepare them for school again. Because when they're in school, then they get their own downtime. So they have maybe like 3-4 hours downtime until they come back from school and all of that. So, but when it is 8 o'clock and the children are in bed, they also go to bed. So it's not like, back home when even after 8 o'clock, that's when you now call.
Come on,
Caroline, go and make jollof rice for me, or maybe go and
Come and make tea for me.
Tea for me.
Or come come and put this thing for me. Come and iron this. What I want to wear to work tomorrow at 9 o'clock.
At 9 o'clock.
At 10. Oh, guys coming back. Oh, come and boil rice.
Make boil rice for him and then bring that.
No closing time. No.
Then you have to wait for. So you now wait for the Oga to come. After Oga,
so wait till Oga is on his way so you can open the gate for him.
You serve him. After serving him, you now wait. And then clean up after Oga. So by the time you
forgot the part. Where they say you have to wait up until Oga is about to stay before you turn on the gen.
Oh,
so that was that's what people are used to as help when they are there for you 24/7.
Which kind 24/7? This one is 38. Because there's overtime too.
so that which for me, I don't sign up for that. I don't do that. I don't believe in overusing people. I've never been one who just feel because somebody have a domestic staff, that person should work them to death. No, I'm not. You just have to be humane.
So is it more advantageous or
having a help?
Yes, does the advantage line up with the disadvantage, or which one is it?
For me, some helps are what they call necessary evils. Because if you are unfortunate to get someone that is not picking up to your standards, like you have a living help that doesn't meet up to your standards, you have to keep telling the person, do this, do that.
Okay, let's backtrack a little bit. Is there a way that you choose your helps? Say, okay, so if this person is looking like this, say, nah lie, so it's not coming to my house.
I did not really go through a lot of help, so I don't really have that much experience. I was lucky. I didn't have that. I was kind of I had one person who stood with me for a very long time. But for me, I don't like small children. I just thought it was child labor. I'm calling to come and help assist me with my children, and I'm coming to another child who have to teach how to bath, how to take care of themselves, how to know. So I always, children are out of it. But I will not bring someone that is too madamish or too
that you can't give instructions.
Give instructions and it's not teachable. That feels is already looking.
What do you want to tell me?
This kind of I won't just somebody. The thing about this help, you say, don't bring a girl that is fine, no, don't bring
Why?
Yes. Well, you know why. So,
I didn't know why.
So it was just a lot. So it was, like you said, how do you choose the help? It was just very complicated. Because they'll bring this one, you'll be like, this one has already wearing leggings and small top. It doesn't really mean that they're bad.
It really doesn't matter. In my own opinion, it really doesn't matter. If the man has ulterior motives, right, he's still going to go ahead regardless of whether the person is grown, is mature, is small.
An irresponsible person. I agree with you.
Exactly.
Because sometimes look at this person and say, this person doesn't even look, and you said that the man gave the girl.
I have read online where somebody was actually complaining and said, they've had experience that they have noticed that the girls that these quote and unquote men would start to sleep with over a period of time are the ones that are not even considered to be somewhat up to the standard of the kind of person
that you think the man would go after. Yeah.
See, because these girls, when they come, it's almost like they are unkept. They have a body odor. You know, when you're not doing
smells, all those,
So say they're not, but of course, when they're staying in your house, you ensure that they're clean and all of that. Say they take care of themselves and everything. But then it still kind of doesn't measure up, right, to the kind of person that maybe the man would like. But then eventually you see that the man is being nice unnecessarily, is buying a phone,
some people don't even do not even nice outright. So you really last to suspect. Because the man doesn't even look at the person's face. From what as you want to say, but this man doesn't even talk to the girl. That's in the woman's opinion.
In your
presence. So you'll be wondering, and it might even be harsh to the house help in your presence. So you never think that, like, no.
But that doesn't mean exactly. So it's not being familiar when the wife is around.
Doesn't mean because it's put on the face. Because it's trying to throw you off. It's trying to throw you off.
But when the woman is not there, but when the woman is not there, it starts to buy her things.
Like some films when they say when the woman is not there, and it's like, why they shout something that time? See, if I don't shout for you, I don't moment they look you. So it's all it's a game.
Does it align, like, okay, like you said, they are necessary evil and everything. So if they are necessary evil, is the benefit more than the disadvantage, or the advantage is more than the advantage?
You know that we're taking a very huge risk bringing strange people into our homes. We don't know the spirits behind them.
And to be honest with you, it's not just back home.
Everywhere. So in hindsight, I recommend that having people living in your home with you. Because we've seen stories where the person comes in and strange things start to happen in the home. Sicknesses, the businesses are going down. Some kind of attacking spiritually and all that.
Oh, you know the one I heard one
time. So it was a very huge risk.
You know the one I heard one time. So this person was telling the story of the help that they brought, right? So they brought this help. I don't know where they brought it from. Well, I know, but I will not mention. So when they brought this help, they said the girl was nice and everything. And then every time that they serve her, definitely you give protein, right? So either beef or chicken or whatever it is that you guys are eating. So they will always serve this girl. And she would always complain. He said, madam, this meat way they give, say, is not as tasty as the one that we eat back home. So she was always wondering, is it bush meat that you people eat? Is it, which kind of meat? He said, say, madam, don't worry. Say, small time, I go tell my brother, make he send meat. Make he send some meat come. So the one, okay, no problem. When they send the meat, let me see it. So eventually, I think after a few months, when she was in the house, so she now told the brother to send some meat to her. So the brother sent, like a care package when you send something to, say, if somebody was coming from Nigeria, so bring something for me, and then they bring you like a
kilishi or something.
Bring you granuts, bring you kuli, and things like that. You just bring. So they sent her that kind of care package. So when they sent it and everything, she now opened it, because the moment they sent it to the woman. So the woman just gave it to her. She didn't check anything. So when she got it, she was not excited. So madam, my brother don't send the say my brother don't send the meat. Say I will give you some. So he said in that meat that they sent to the girl, that they wrapped it in banana leaf. You wrap stuff in banana leaf and all that. So they wrapped it in banana leaf. So she untied it and everything, and then she brought it to the madam. Guess what was there? She said it was roasted hands. 2 hands like this of a human being, roasted. And that's how they sent it to the girl. She said she nearly passed out, but she had to put up her face. Right? And I said, madam, say it's very sweet. Meanwhile, the girl had already tasted out of it, eating it. In other words, it meant that these people were eating humans in our village. That's the meat. That's the person that she put in her house. That she put in her house, and the girl was always complaining that
their meat they're eating
normal meat or protein that they were eating
is not sweet.
So you can imagine that kind of.
A lot goes on. A lot. How many stories you want to see?
Oh,
so that issue of help. So now I just feel like outsource it. I mean, don't outsource it. Let them come and clean. Do deep cleaning. Then you manage the rest. Because it also even helps in the upbringing of the children. In homes where you are dependent on, you have like 2 nannies, a washman, a whatever. Most times your children, you end up not making them independent. A lot of times when some people send their kids to come and do university here,
they're unable to
cope because they were brought up with domestic staff doing everything for them.
And you can imagine if you had a child that's once they want to eat, there's food on the table.
Somebody comes and packs up after them.
So after eating, they just stand up, and then somebody cleans up after them. Somebody will clean their room, clean their washroom. And you know that all the rooms that we had in Nigeria were all like suits.
So somebody comes, lays your bed, changes your bed sheet, changes your. So person doesn't even know how to sweep.
Before you come from school, they would have
I've
ironed
had
your
people by
uniform.
Sunday, by Monday, just take it 1, 2, 3. By Friday, it's already in the hamper. One does it for you. A friend of mine had someone come from back home to come and do school here, and the child couldn't sweep. He couldn't do anything. When it comes to house during like maybe breaks and all that, the child didn't know how to do anything because it was like he didn't grow up doing that.
Exactly, they don't grow up doing that.
So that's one of the disadvantages. But most importantly, looking back, it was a huge risk we took. Someone you don't know from Adam. You're not the person to sleep overnight. Maybe some of them won't sleep in your children's room. Some of them are sleeping. You go out, they have access to your kitchen. They are cooking food that your children they are packing food for you and your. It was a risk. It was a risk we took that I'm not willing to take that risk again. Honestly. So that much as when we complain that, oh, the work is too much for me here, only you, there's no help. It's like, when you can, or when I just get someone to come in, do deep cleaning. And of course, you have brought up the children. As they're growing older, they are beginning to get involved in house chores. So when you feel, okay, there's some parts that you want someone to come and really do, just gather your money. They have people, you call them. Even if it's your grass, you want someone to come and cut for you here, you have them. If it's your snow, you get them. If it's food, you have it. So it's just, you can get and you have peace. Not only one of the person is living with you, you're having to manage. And that thing, it makes, at least then I used to be paranoid. If I have a new nanny coming, and for some reason a child just falls sick, you already
you start to put 2 and 2 together to make 55.
Like when I had one accident then in Nigeria, and my help was fairly new. I'm like, I've never had an accident before. Waiting, so you're always on the edge.
Sure.
You're always on the edge.
Sure. All right. So guys, what do you think? Is it more of an advantage or a disadvantage? Or do you think it's we had it better, when we had one that was all encompassing, the one that you can send, from 5 a.m. till 12 midnight.
I'll continue.
The one that was just there for you continuously, that can do everything, living your life, but you're just the one that is paying the bills.
As you sit that when you eat, they carry the
So essentially making you, do we want to say making us very lazy, or the ones that you just outsource a part of it so that the other areas you can manage? So let's know in the comment section. What do you think?
What are your preferences?
Yeah, what are your preferences? Guys, don't forget to like, share, comment, tell a friend to tell a friend.
Subscribe.
And subscribe. Put on that notification. Ding, ding. Put on the notification button. We'd like to hear from you. Thanks for joining once again.